Good evening. I see PJ's in here, and I see Brandon's in here, and there's Scott. Hey, Scott.
Yo, OFG, what is good? Yeah, I told him to come over there.
Hey, Buster.
Hey, Buster. Hey, Logan.
How you
Hey,
doing, Logan?
hey, PJ.
Yeah, PJ and you and Buster are the only ones on my side.
Yep. And OFG and my brother is the only two.
hmm That's okay. People like coming to mine late because they know I'm usually a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's Kelly.
Ah, ouch. Hey, Kelly.
There we go. And hey, Faze. Yes, Kelly, they're both different people. Hey, Nikki.
Hey, hey, Venom.
I didn't see Venom.
Thanks. Faces Venom.
Oh, phases. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that is wonderful, Kelly. That means you should be able to go live soon. Hey, Brad.
Nice, Kelly.
Hello, Erica. She's traveling right now, so she can't stick around. Just wanted to say hello.
Okay.
Oh, if you're driving down Tex.
Okay,
Okay,
Erica.
Greg.
Let me see if I can do this. Okay.
Well, that is wonderful. Anytime you can get a break, that is great.
Hey, school. Hey, forever love.
Hey, Charlie. And said one Adam. Okay, one Adam.
That's school, but you can call them that.
You guys, I am dealing with a migraine tonight, so I'm a little slow. Greg came in on my side. Thank you, Greg, for the
hmm
thumbs up. Kelly says, I was just thinking 5 minutes ago, I'm bored. Wait, it's Wednesday. Verna's going live. Then the notification popped up and you just went live.
Oh God.
See, I never get bored.
Well, I sometimes get bored.
I don't. I've got too much going on. Verna keeps it short then. That screen isn't going to help. It doesn't really matter. I know what it's from. It's from the weather change. When you go from 70 to 25, yeah, you
What
should
do
have a
you?
migraine.
Never mind.
But do what?
Oh, school is telling you that you hope you feel better.
Okay, I'm trying to see who school is. You said that's Greg?
One atom is school.
Oh, school? Oh, okay, now I see it. Thank you, one Adam. I took some medicine before I came online. Let's hope it kicks in or works this time. Yeah, I don't see how Kelly can get bored. She's got those kids, she's got her businesses that she's doing, and she's got all that energy. Okay, Adam.
Okay.
Greg, you do whatever feels good for you, dear.
Stay on it. It's up to you. If you want to come to mine, come to mine. If you want to stay with V's, just stay with V's. Then it really doesn't matter. As long as I get to watch time hours, that will do me good.
If I get watch time hours, I get watch time hours. If I don't, I don't.
Yeah,
I
and
really don't care.
and I'm still running behind on other people.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I know you do, Greg.
We have quite a few people here. Everybody in here loves the support. They're all a great bunch of people. Okay. Who's got all their gardening started up? All their seedlings are going to do so far. Because if you plant according to the moon, you got at least one more day of planting. No, March 1st is the last day before you have a couple days of bearing. Well, that's great, Greg.
Okay, Greg.
Greg.
Never mind. He's doing fine. He's in the chat too, so he can see it.
Um, Ken, what time do you have now? Okay, you guys, I want to introduce you to an old friend of mine, but she can't smoke the cigarette on camera.
I can't stop laughing.
Hello?
There's camera lady.
Hey, I'm having a cup of tea. Yeah, with the vape cup. Nice hot cup of tea.
Well, me, I got coffee.
Touche.
Hey, there's Tommy. PJ says she didn't plan anything yet, but she has some that she can start. That's what I'm talking about, starting them.
In our garden, what we've been doing the last few years is like when we take down all our plants, we just throw them in the garden and then they automatically reseed.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, Tommy. Oh, it's only 4:08 where you're at, Ken. Wait a minute. Right there.
Okay.
Nikki, you put peas in the ground on Monday? That's cool.
Yeah. And you can grow peas in pots as well. Just get some sticks and tie them up at the top and let them climb up the sticks.
Oh, I do it. I put it in my green stalk.
Oh, yeah.
And I have the vine support rails.
Mm-hmm. Those curly Q ones?
Yeah. No, I don't have the leafless ones. What they call a leafless. It's not really leafless.
Right.
Wait a minute. She's got our heat mats today for our tomatoes. Yeah, I got some peppers that are about ready. I already transferred them into another pot.
Hang on a second. Professor was just hollering.
Well, tell him to get his butt in there.
I told you to say thank you for that mug.
Oh, I did.
Okay.
Maybe I didn't say thank you, but drinking out of it is thank you enough, I would suspect.
Yep.
Hey, shit.
Are you getting your butt down here or no?
Yeah, hold on, I'll be there.
Yeah, hold on. He'll be here.
Tommy says he's finally got his fish shed studio back in order. He's rolling in tanks and his artwork.
Sweet.
Cool. Yeah, I'm in you. Yeah, but you're going to be colder in another day.
Our
Yeah.
weather today was crazy. Yesterday we had thunderstorms and rain, not like thunderstorm snow. And it was like 14 degrees Celsius here this morning. And now it's minus 10 and snowing.
It's that cold front that came in. That's why I've got a migraine.
Oh, for sure. But you know, our loach, which they call a weather loach, and it's supposed to be more active when the barometric pressure is changing, and he hasn't been. Like sometimes he is definitely swimming like crazy all around, but the last couple of days, no. So I don't know if you're feeling it in your head, then for sure there's a barometric pressure change there, but
Yep. Tommy's already started growing greens out of the tank too. That's wonderful, Tommy. If you guys seen my video yesterday, I got some things done. I transferred 3 plants into bigger pots out of the seedling tray.
I went and got my passport picture done a little while ago, and the guy at the photographer's office had a bunch of spider plants, and I was like, oh, they're beautiful. He gave me some cuttings, and I threw them inside the fish tank. They're all rooted better than I could have imagined.
Because there's bubbles and stuff in there. Lots of oxygen in the
And
water.
it's fish tank water.
It's better than just stale distilled water. The oxygenatedness.
Yeah.
The bubbleness makes the plants love it more.
Yeah, that's true.
Will do, Brandon.
What are you doing, Professor?
See,
My fly is down.
not so loud, not so loud.
Oh, I just took so long. You know the professor. Takes me a long time to zip up my fly. Yeah. I wonder why.
That's what arthritis.
No! What are you talking about?
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh.
Remember, you got to keep it 3G. I mean, you got to keep it G-rated.
That was as light as I could. That was as worse as I could get. And that was still, I felt like, oh, you know. Exactly. All right. But I was still struggling with that. I had my shirt went down my pants and it was coming out I was putting my pants and it was stuck out through the zipper. And I was trying to like, what the hell's wrong with my zipper? Yeah.
Well, we can't grow shirts or zippers, so we don't care.
I had to like, yeah, I don't like what the hell's, but yeah, I had to like redo it all, start over from scratch, and it was all good now. We're all good, but I just made a joke. Probably, yeah, I tried to go a little PG on there or whatever.
And you know that fish tank that was leaking? Well, now it's leaking even worse.
Oh my God, the crack is getting worse.
And still, we're not going to do nothing about it.
It's half empty now.
Didn't you get any of the sealant?
No.
No,
Take them all out to do all that.
no. What we can do, we have another tank. Take it all apart, reseal it,
No,
and
the other
then
one's even more leaky. I gotta fix that. I gotta fix everything. Everything's broken around here. Yeah.
or just buy a new tank.
Oh my. Yeah. I got. What am I gonna do with these? Sell them as like the reptile dry tanks, the lizard tanks.
Anyway,
That's
kinda-
all they're good for. You can't fill them up with water.
Silver wants to know, is it cracked glass or leaking through the seal?
a little bit of both.
Oh, like the bottom corner. There's.
So it's really
it's
old,
so old. Yeah, I was just gonna say.
and all of that silicone on the inside is all rotting away. So that's leaking.
Yeah, it's like
Professor could
lifting
redo
off
it.
or something. I guess old silicone after a while it does lift off of the glass or something.
Tommy
Shit.
says, yeah, you got it. Yeah, PetSmart has 50% off right now. Get on it.
Mm-hmm. Just get a new tank, set it up before
Yeah.
that one's finished.
Somebody, this is good for anybody who has a reptiles, the dry tank. Yeah, but these aren't made for water anymore. Once there's a leak, it's like I don't trust it anymore,
Well, what you have to do is you have to take the old silicone off and redo it.
Yep, that's it. And we've got
V,
one.
you're
that-
echoing.
Are you doubling here?
No,
Because I need to turn their
You got that. Why don't you just cut this off?
okay.
yeah, once
Shit.
you're in the stream, you can get out of the room.
Getting rid of some tabs in case. Making sure.
The
I know
computer
it's
blows
not
up
us.
again.
but- Oh my god, my computer just blew up the other day. Damn it. Holy crap. The whole screen went like strobe lights. Start flickering like this. Ah! And I was trying to move the mouse around, trying to get it, and it was making the strobe light like a whole disco nightclub going on here. And I wasn't dancing. I was pissed. And then there's nothing else to do but hit the power button. Damn. So that sucked. What the hell was that problem? I never had that crazy ass live stream where the computer discoed
have
me
the-
out.
Oh boy. Stay safe, Buster. Stay safe, dear. We'll keep you in our thoughts and prayers.
Texas.
Oh, Jesus.
The wildfires in the Texas. Wow, look how many acres they burned up.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
sent towards Oklahoma.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not even talking about that around here in Canada at all. I'm hearing you guys are talking about this Texas fire. Yeah, Canada's not saying a word about it around here. Hi, everybody. I am the professor. This is all supposed to be Camera Lady Show. Get over here, camera.
Nikki, we went through the same thing, except for we didn't get any snow down here. Now, they may have up in the Toledo area, northwest Ohio, but not here. They had some tornadoes in that area too last night.
We had thunderstorm, lightning, and massive rumbling the hell in February. I never in my life had thunderstorm in February that I ever.
You never had a
Like-
snow thunderstorm?
Camera lady's talking about that. She's like, "Oh, I remember."
I've totally
So,
seen that.
That's all in the minus. This is like a spring style thunderstorm or a fall thing.
Oh, wow. That is
Camera
bad.
lady did go over. Wow.
That is bad.
Well, here we go. Camera lady. It's all
Hello,
camera
Chris.
shy.
No smoking on the screen.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you got to turn the camera off if you're going to have a cigarette.
Yeah,
That
I know,
little
I
button that
know.
says stop camera.
I didn't like nothing. Like I'd be
You're
screaming
just
right now
holding
if
it.
that was burning me 3rd degree. No, camera lady slapped me a little bit and said, no. But
I know, but
oh
I
my
gave you the verbal reminder too. You have to
There
do
was
like I'm gonna
lightning.
do.
Okay, I see ya. If that's gonna happen, that's what you do. Okay, I got you. But there was so much lightning going on last night. Oh my god! And it was going on all night. It was like I was
Well, we were
thinking,
under a tornado watch.
we got some wind going
And
on
so
today. What the hell, eh?
You can go have a.
Wow.
You can go now.
All right, I'm tagging in camera.
yeah.
She was smoking. Now it's my turn.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
do
so you can
that.
always turn there's a button down there that says stop camera,
Turn off the camera. Yeah.
and
Yeah, but then it shows a
you can
picture
always
of me.
use that like I do.
All right. All right. We can drink coffee in your Verna mug.
Have my tea.
That's easily.
Nice.
There it
tea.
is. Cheers.
I like tea.
Yeah. What the
I like
You
hell?
know
coffee too.
Do you know who
Oh,
broke that cup in?
Yes, I do.
Oh yeah.
And at least you didn't break it.
I didn't break it, and
That's okay. So we both had a sip out of it now. So that's awesome.
I
Yeah.
did it first.
I know.
Because Verna and I had it,
I
and I
know.
wanted to show her I'm gonna drink right away. Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's all I had. I just put
No, and
my
I love
beer
it.
in.
It's a great size.
I do. It's huge. It's bigger than mine.
Yeah. No, it's a
Playtime
perfect
cup.
coffee cup.
It's massive. Oh. The
Yeah,
handle.
it's perfect. It's
Oh, yeah.
great. It's
Okay.
comfortable.
Oh, double-sided.
What are they
printing.
Tommy, what are they gonna do about the wildfires?
They're gonna make more.
Oh, yeah. Why are they gonna?
Yeah, it's all laser. Just like Hawaii.
No. How do they fight the fires? Like, how did they fight the Ontario
Oh,
fires?
they could do a fire break if they wanted to and stop it right there. And then, no, they let it go and let the wind. They make the wind even blow it more to kill everything. Yeah, they're not.
Okay, Professor.
Okay.
They've
doesn't-
lost cattle already to the fire.
They
Oh,
want to
You
kill everything. Everything that's natural food. They're destroying all the factories. All
that's terrible.
the GMO,
Cattle farmers
AI, everything.
love their cows. That's just so heartbreaking for them because they
yeah.
love their cows.
All our country here is all being developed with like these townhouses, like these. Yeah.
Were they dairy cattle or beef cattle that
Beef
Got burned.
cattle. More likely
Oh.
beef cattle. Be in
Probably.
Texas.
Yeah. Ah, it's so heartbreaking.
How
That's-
far Buster, how far are you from the fires?
Shit. That's brutal.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. If he probably sees it from going outside. That's not cool.
It has
You know-
been the full moon, and I've noticed lately,
Oh,
like
we
during
got all things. Everything's going crazy right now. The professor feels it. We got a leap year. We got them.
Shush. You gotta calm
During-
down a little bit. I got a migraine.
yeah, you.
We got a leap.
During the full moon,
Full
I've
moon
noticed lately that we have lots of
and an,
crazy weather.
and an eclipse coming up. We got everything all in one happening here. This is what this next month is gonna go nuts. Yeah, there's lots of energy happening. That's why I'm kind of squealing my tires a
No,
lot.
because it's
So.
a full moon, and
Okay.
there's crazy energy when the full moon
Yeah,
is
sorry,
around.
I'm not gonna yell because she don't want to
And
hear.
the equinox is coming up next
Trying to be all
month, very in a
nice.
couple of weeks.
It's gonna be like a
3
Sean and
weeks.
what's his Bowser?
Yeah. The equinox that I was named after.
Right,
Oh my
the
god.
vernal equinox.
Yeah, what is this? In April's 4th?
No, that's
No, May
When-
March.
No,
Wait a minute. Wait. Echo. What's the first day of spring?
21.
Typically it's 21, but this year it's
They're
19.
changing the number all the time. No, but there's
You
that
guys,
full.
you guys were talking. And I couldn't hear. What day? Echo. What day is the first day of spring? Yes, Tuesday, March 19th.
19 now.
Yes.
Yeah, the numbers are going down every time. Used to be 22, 21, 19 now. Shit.
Oh, it's northwest of you, Buster? I thought it would be southwest of you if it was in Texas.
There's this eclipse coming up soon.
I know, that's why I changed the name from Alexis to Echo, because other people kept sending mine off.
I thought you were talking.
Oh.
my
Yeah,
God.
no. And typically the equinox is on the 21st, and they've been changing the dates around, and now it's on the 19th for
Yeah,
some strange
They're
reason.
gonna reset the calendar soon too to start it all over. It's been too long. They never made it go this far. They had a
Do you
calendar a
know-
long time, and then
Do
they
you
started
know-
all over.
A long time ago, Earth's days was only 16 hours long.
Probably.
Yes.
They just counted the moon all the time. Now they don't care about that.
Yeah, and they still haven't quite got time nailed down, because if they did, we wouldn't have that extra day every 4 years.
PJ, I don't
If
know what
they
a
had
Ziggy is. No, what it is the older the Earth gets, the bigger the rotation around the sun. And the Earth slows down in its spinning on the axis. Oh, another name for Alexa. Okay.
I'm just all pumped because we
Get
just
your
did a
beer outta
match,
here.
and oh yeah, and that's where I'm still riding that hype a bit. So go on, camera. This is your time. Go for it.
You know, camera lady, if he gets too bad, you can always get out the duct tape.
I don't know where it is. He's getting everything from me.
Wrap me up.
I have found a staple gun. Can I use that?
Sure.
Yeah. Double. Yeah, James Bondy, whatever. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe there's some crazy glue I can lay my hands on.
Did you get any more new babies, PJ?
Still just riding down my excitement. Okay. I'm always hyped up. I want to give energy around, but some people pass out right away from it. So, like you, camera.
Oh no.
Yeah,
There's the picture
that's
of
me, the professor. Yeah, yeah.
Where's the lighter? Took everything.
Well, what's the topic going on here?
Oh, the
Well,
rabbits.
today's rabbits and everything. Anything homesteading.
Oh, they gotta be lovely, so friendly and stuff. Damn, nicely to handle. They're
And-
not gonna bite. Have they ever bit you? Any of these creatures? You got
I had a
anybody-
rabbit take. I had a rabbit that took a nibble at me, but it didn't break the skin. Now the cooey was another problem. I had one bite me hard, and I poured blood.
Oh
And
my
that thing got-
God.
That thing got butchered.
Yep.
So, and if it was around for another day, like you all had some beef going on, like some bad blood kind of with each other. Yeah.
No, I have a policy. If an
Okay.
animal gets vicious to me, it doesn't. It just signs its own death warrant.
Oh.
There was a
I
time
gotcha.
on the
Yeah.
farm, and like when my friend bought her farm, the neighbors gave her a rooster and a hen, and then they did what roosters and hens do.
Lester, I
made-
gotta go. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
They made way more roosters than hens, and then all these roosters were being awful to the hens,
The babies
so we-
all became roosters.
and we just murdered everybody. Fed them all to my dogs.
Oh no, see that's the thing. You have the same problem with quail because you get about 50-50 what hatch, you get about 50% of each. And you have
Uh-huh.
to process the males, put them in a separate cage and process them when they grow out. That's your meat.
Yeah,
Is it different flavor of meat, the male and female, or the same thing?
No, it's the same thing.
Really? Just like in the store when you get chicken, you don't know if that's a rooster or a hen. It's just a chicken. Pretty
That's
much.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. No, we were not in
Yeah,
any
that's
way,
why
shape, or
They
form.
look so big. Like, look at the size. That's a damn rooster. That's why. Yeah.
We weren't controlling the population of the chickens at all, and it got out of control, and then we just killed them all.
Oh my god.
Well,
Yeah.
Like to chop the heads off.
Yep.
Oh god. I'm laughing. I shouldn't, but that's why they do it every time. That's the old school way.
It wasn't for us; it was for the dogs. But the dogs ate them, feathers and all.
Oh my god. The feet.
you do with
whatever the
quail.
hell.
With quail, I do this cervical dislocation to kill them.
That's what
And-
we tried to.
What does that mean?
And
I'm new to
you
this.
break their necks
Yeah,
Oh,
right
instead
at
of
the
the
base of the skull.
just like a submission move.
yeah. That's what
Uh-huh.
we tried to do, but their necks were too muscular, and we
Holy
couldn't get it done properly.
Wow.
So we just got the hatchet.
Oh
But
no.
with chickens, even with chickens, if you cut off their heads, you can
Uh-huh.
save the heads for dog treats.
Oh, like we
Oh.
didn't completely sever the head. We just and the dogs got the whole chicken.
Oh my
I
god.
just threw a whole chicken in
The
each of my dogs' crates.
Feathers
and
and all.
yeah,
Hello,
Yeah.
Joel.
they enjoyed that plenty.
Well, they enjoy. Lucy loves her quail. I give her a frozen quail, and she goes to town on it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
bones and everything, eh? Yeah.
Bones, feathers, everything.
Wow.
Yep,
Cool.
everything.
Right on.
the whole
When
thing.
I clean the quail, hello, Nats. When I clean the quail, the innards go into my freeze dryer for dog food.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure.
Save some bits for later.
For
All
sure.
the guts and stuff. Yeah.
All the guts, the testes, the undeveloped eggs,
Oh
all that.
wow. Yeah.
And I'll be doing this. I'll be doing the same thing with the rabbits.
Really.
And I even used to throw all the innards in a food processor and make like a pate out of it, and then just
Uh-huh.
throw it on a baking sheet and
Like a milkshake.
bake it, and then break it all up, and then I had like little cookies for them.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
gosh. Chef Ramsay styled it up.
Sure.
Now with the rabbits, I'll probably clean out the intestines because they're bigger than quail intestines.
Oh, wow. Huh. So there's no more quail left. You got rid of them all?
I had to because of my allergies.
Yeah, you were saying, but I didn't know if they're all finished that time or how long ago.
No, I sold them to somebody.
Oh.
I gave them to somebody and they gave me a little money to make themselves feel
that's
better,
good. Because they're not. What are you,
But
Yeah.
They got cages, incubators, 50 quail, and
Wow. So you kept the cages there and still, right?
no,
Oh, you got rid of like
Here you
I
go.
gave them everything.
wow.
So what are you going to do for eggs now?
Well, I got eggs that I'm still going through the freeze dryer with.
Okay.
I've got a lot of powdered eggs.
All
Bad
right. 'Cause
goes to wor If bad goes to worse, I'll have to buy eggs again. But that's going to be a couple years down the road.
oh, you're good for a while then.
Yeah, that's one thing about freeze drying them. Because the powdered eggs, when you rehydrate them, it's just like they're fresh.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
You know, because they're already mixed up. Because you got to scramble them up, like you're going to make scrambled eggs or something like that, and before you put them in the freeze dryer. So all you got to do is equal powder to equal water. 2 tablespoons of powder and 2 tablespoons of water equals 1 chicken egg.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's like a baking recipe.
No, it's kind of like a rice recipe.
Oh, well,
But-
whatever, but still, you need to get your recipe book out for this. And
Well, that's why I sell recipe books.
There you go.
But this is like the livestock book, kind of how to deal with everything. Nobody knows all the ins and outs and the things go wrong. You know, people gotta deal with them, but there was like a book to tell you you can almost bypass it. You know, but you're still gonna have things go wrong. But yeah,
A
that's
book,
how you
No,
learn.
not.
a book doesn't tell you everything, but it sure helps you have the confidence to get started.
So what? They need to make a movie instead.
No, what you can do is if you want to get started in quail and you want to have success on your first hatching, while you're waiting for your eggs, you take Quail 101 at Quail University,
Uh huh. Wow.
and that way you can get a good hatch rate.
Yeah. If-
Yeah.
If we told you our tanks all leaking out bad, it just stopped now. We're seeing it's almost halfway. We got a new death on the fish tank too, eh?
That's because we're losing water.
Oh my God, he was acting funny weirdly for a while, and then he just was hanging down in the bottom and the rocks and the leaves, and then he wasn't swimming at the top anymore. And then all of a sudden, he wasn't really moving anymore. And I thought he was dead. And then like we got these other fish that kind of feed off the bottom, and they nail him a bit, and then he starts moving around. Here, let me-
Hmm
yeah, I'm not smoking, so I can go back. Yeah, so that made him move, so I knew he was not dead yet. But then he wasn't moving for like a whole day a bit. Like I'll just leave him. I don't know. I couldn't see his gills because sometimes they just pump a little. Can't really like he's dead. And then when she went to go fish him out with the net thing, like is that? And she's like, yeah, he's like all stiff and hard and all that. It's like, oh no, that sucks.
Coco, can you please talk instead of using all the emojis? Because YouTube doesn't like you to do all emojis. They like you to interact.
Yeah, they're changing. They just updated YouTube again. Keep on. Something if you do even the same letter like too many times, it's like they don't like all these weird things. You know, it's weird.
Now, Tommy keeps some native species that he catch locally in Texas. That's cool. Well, see, the only fish that I can get close to me, I'd be afraid to use them because like I said, they dump a lot of stuff
Yeah,
in the river that shouldn't be in a river.
really.
Hello, CB.
Chief.
CB, how many quill you got now? That's Hugo Homestead. That's CB.
Camera's back.
The camera on?
It is on.
No. Okay.
Everybody's on. Yeah, we're all rock and rolling. There we go.
I just,
Oh, you don't know you just got home?
Yeah.
We don't take attendance.
So you're going to detention. You know you're going to deal with the professor,
Oh, you
I'm
got
gonna give
4
you the
more chicken chicks?
the dunce cap, and everything.
yeah, that would be kind of cool to have little baby creatures.
Don't you think baby's cute and nice?
Huh?
When
But
they get old and nasty, it depends what it is. Yeah.
and I'd have to really get used to the processing.
Hello,
That would be-
Aaron. And hello, Fat County. Country.
Be
You
very
got
difficult
16
to-
quail. How old are they now, Huga?
Wow.
CB? Lucy, I know you're here. And you want to come up and say hi to everybody. Come on up.
Hi, Lucy.
Lucy's.
Oh, look at you. Look at you, Lucy.
Oh, so they're ready to go out in cages now.
Holy moly. Everybody's got quails around here. Oh my goodness.
No kidding.
Holy smokes. Look at Lucy
No
head.
kidding.
Look at the.
What a little lovely doll.
Oh.
What a face.
Yeah. Oh, loves the touches. Oh, yeah. Give me some touches. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
What a
Aaron,
good
what's
old-
going on at your homestead now?
Oh, nice.
Okay, CB's putting hers out tomorrow. Okay, Lucy, that's good enough.
That's enough. Yeah.
That's so cute. What a suck face. Yeah. She's
That's
so
Nice
sweet.
thing about the
Yeah.
girl dogs, though, like they,
Oh, what a sweetheart. Yeah.
the girl
Look
dogs
at it.
just
She
come.
loves you. Yeah.
The girl dogs just come for a little attention every
Oh.
once in a while, and then they're happy to go off and do their own thing.
Oh, wow.
The boys are always in your lap, crawling
They
all
can't
over
get
you.
enough. It's like, I need more.
The boys are so smarmy.
Well, sorry to. Well, wow. What do you expect?
Oh, yeah. How many? You're putting in a lot of hours at work. So we need Christina up here to tell us what's going on.
Who's this Siley Live? The BC here. Muted.
Oh,
Somebody
BC,
hanging
BC,
out.
he's a gamer and he likes to co-stream.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't like to talk or anything.
Well, he talks when I need him,
Oh,
but right now
yeah.
he is watching Netflix. And there's Desiree.
That's weird. Okay,
Whatever.
whatever.
Anime gamer
That's
is
Desiree.
Desiree. Yep, Desiree.
Desiree.
Yep. I know Lane's been doing pretty good, Aaron. Watched him doing some planting.
Oh, planning for the future. No, planting for making
The future.
food for the future. Yes.
He was helping Mama plant the garden. He
Anything
likes.
new? Sorry.
Hey, Nats.
We have our lettuce coming up.
Yeah, it's never died. It's still alive all since
That's how
last
mild the
summer.
winter's been. That nothing really died.
The seeds blew all over. We got gravel kind of around the house a bit, and the seeds went between the gravel rocks, and there's like stuff growing, like this lettuce. And I made sure I put rocks around so I said, Cameron, don't step on these lettuce because I want them to last to grow.
You need to
And they're still
build.
alive.
You need to build a quail cage.
Oh,
Kaka,
yeah.
I'm gonna end up putting you in timeout if you keep doing nothing but emojis. This is the last warning. I've already asked you.
Dun, dun, dun. So, you got snow going on there, or is it all green grass, or what's going on with your land?
Well, right now it's all freezing outside right now.
But it's just like a fall looking. I didn't
No,
even-
it feels like winter. I mean, that wind chill factor is a pain.
but the look of it, they're just the skeleton trees, and
Yeah,
yeah, it's no snow or nothing. Okay,
we got some buds going in that.
Yep.
really, they're already starting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
because
seen
it's
that.
been in the 60s.
Yeah.
This is what's making it go soon now. Everything.
Yeah. The
Holy-
rhubarb's coming up.
Yeah.
The chives are all up.
We got things already
Yeah.
springing up, like it's spring, and it's
And it
not.
shouldn't even be daffodil
No.
time yet.
Wow.
Yes,
then what?
daffodil
Then they're
time
gonna-
should be about now. Yeah,
And then they dump
late
us the
February,
snow,
early March.
Yep. And they haven't even started
and
coming
everything
up yet.
dries, so they kill everything. Yeah, you gotta get it. Like a
CB
greenhouse.
type weather in your zip code, so everybody can see what you got in Southwest Indiana.
Ooh. Yeah, Americana. Put your zip. We're in Canada. We got a postal code here.
Yeah.
Well, what you
That's-
do is you type in
Oh.
weather and type in your city district.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Something closest. There's a camera lady. Why don't you sing anything? I'm leaving.
You can't type that.
Who cares? We know. We just look outside and look in the air. And that's our.
Well,
Weather channel.
do the big town near you.
Yeah, like America, New York or something.
Comes back to a commune in Italy.
Okay, CB, what you do is you put your city in there. Weather in your city.
Wow. That's the postal code? That many threes? That's not real, is it?
Okay. She's in Florence, so the conditions clear with a temperature of 34 or 1 Celsius. The wind is
Wow.
blowing from the west at 6 miles per hour or 10 kilometer. Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. The humidity is 54.
Canadian, that's why. You guys miles, we're kilometers.
I know.
Kilometers an hour, the current humidity of 54%. Okay. So that's cool how it says all that and everything. When you put that in, that's great. Florence. This is Florence weather. Yeah.
But
Florence,
not a commune.
Indiana.
Wow.
Yeah. Weather, Florence.
Yeah.
Which is about an hour from me.
Mm.
It even says 1 Celsius and Fahrenheit. It says both. That's cool. Because
So-
we're all the C's here and you are the F's over there. Yeah, so it's one.
The commune response with your zip code is fun for sure.
Ha
I want to try.
Is that a Christmas cup you got there or not?
Yeah.
I see Frosty man.
Nikki's weather is conditions are clear with a temperature of 30 degrees -1 Celsius. The wind is blowing from the west at 4 miles per hour and the current humidity is 45.
Yeah.
Wow.
We got lots of wind today. My
So do
shingles,
I.
I got a roof job. Damn, there's like holes.
Yeah, but
There's like-
camera lady, see, you guys got to build a quail cage outside to where they have
Oh,
one
yeah.
section that it is blocked from the weather.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And then, you know, you can get some Myshire eggs in Canada now.
Huh.
You can order them from the Myshire website.
There's ours.
Oh, something failed.
Yep, Toronto. Oh, conditions are fair with temperature of 24 degrees Fahrenheit, which is -4 Celsius. Wind blowing from the west at 29 miles per hour. And the current humidity is 57%.
Yep,
Yeah, I told you the wind's a little crazy right now.
that's cold.
Yeah,
It
but you
was
seen what
more-
my temperature was, right? What did it say up here?
This is cool, your temperature thing. That's awesome.
For
Is
cement?
it's 31 degrees? No, for Franklin.
Oh, there it is.
Now
Minus
listen
one,
to
yeah.
this. Listen to this. Echo, what's the wind chill factor outside?
What?
25 degrees Fahrenheit. And tonight expected to feel like 21 degrees.
Yeah.
It's gonna go warmer tomorrow.
Not
We
much.
got just yeah,
A
it's
little
just
warmer.
this cold right now going on, and then the next few days is gonna be all no colds really. Well, not it's gonna
Well-
be cold, but it's not freezing.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. We'll be warm, we'll be cold. It's February.
That's crazy.
We should be freezing our butts
exactly.
off.
It should be minus. We should all have cold sores and
Yeah.
putting on everything,
Yeah.
shoveling and whatever, all kinds.
Do you
Nothing.
know
I
what?
never-
Do you know what plant will fight your cold sores?
Earwax.
What plant?
Oh, sorry. I thought natural. You got yourself. Aloe or no, that's
Nope.
blisters or some cactus, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Lemon balm.
Aha.
Lemon balm.
Lemon
Crush the
balm.
leaves and put it on where you feel the sore activating at.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It work. See, cold sores are a herpes virus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. How the hell did I
And-
had that when I was a kid, walking to school every morning, walking through the winter. Everybody
It's
had a
not
cold.
from that. It's not from that. It's a
Oh, okay.
herpes virus. What you're
Yeah.
talking about usually is what we used to call liver lips. That's from you
Yeah, we
licking
used
your
to
lips
our
out in the
lips while we
winter.
were walking in the wind, trying to get to school in the winter. Yeah, and everybody was. Oh my god, it's brutal. Everyone had chapsticks. We'd grease our lips up right to our nose, to our chin, just to get that crackiness. Kind of feels better. Brutal. That was not herpes. That was the damn cold wind sores or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Think what
Okay.
you want.
Well, we were kids.
Maybe
We're
it's
not touching genitals and nothing.
It's a different
Herpes
kind of
virus. No, it's the same virus, believe it or not, but that's how it got to the genitalia area.
Oh.
Exactly, and it
Oh.
it has it's a different
Oh my god. All
kind
right,
of
next.
variation.
Okay, now let's get back to a PG rated.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to get too.
We're just
You
talking
keep,
about
you
cold
keep.
sores.
No.
I
Yes,
know,
he does.
but Professor, mine goes that
He-
way.
Yeah.
I said next first out of anybody. Okay. So, yeah,
Anyway.
the weather we were going on off of. That's where the cold sores came from.
Lemon balm is so good for so many things.
Oh yeah. What does that come in? Like, how do you? What is that? A
It's a
chapstick
plant.
or no? How do you? You said that's the best thing to use.
The
So,
plant,
what
you
is it?
crush up the leaves.
Like comes in like a little.
You
Like a
crush
hand
up the
cream?
leaf.
You,
No,
Oh, you got.
you
the
grow the plant.
Yes.
I thought you could buy it like a
Well,
thing.
you can, but you may as well just grow the
Like,
plant.
how do they sell it? Yeah.
Take a leaf, rub it in your
You-
hand when you're in the garden. It has
Okay.
You can
calming
make a
effects.
tincture. You can make the tincture out of it too,
Uh-huh.
and for your leaves, and it's salve.
Oh my.
Yeah, absolutely you can.
Sounds so
You
interesting.
can make a tea out of it. It's just
Oh,
lemon
wow.
tea.
Just the name sounds yummy of it.
It's lemon.
Okay, that's what I mean.
It's kind of like a mint, but lemon-y.
Ooh.
Is a lemon balm part of the mint family?
Yes, it is.
I thought so because they look the same.
Well, I have to my pot. I got to see if it's going to come back because I gotta. It ate up all the dirt in there, which was all rabbit scat.
Oh boy.
Holy moly.
You know what scat is, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. Some people don't. But anyhow, I have to
PG.
add a whole bunch to it
Oh, extra? What? What do you mean? Like
because
outside
the
dirt?
pot out right now the pot's outside and it looks like it's empty. It's just full of a sleeping plant, a dead plant.
Yeah, that's kind of like what a whole bunch of stuff does over the winter. Like strawberries.
No, but it
Hibernate.
ate a pot full of dirt and rabbit scat.
That's good. That means it's growing or eating anyway.
Well, that's why it grew so well in that pot. Did you see my video on about what's happening at Vay's place?
The newest one?
With your plants
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
That
yeah,
is
you had
what that fig tree is in a pot full of rabbit scat.
Yes, correct. Correct. What a great way to get rid of the rabbit
Might as
scat.
well.
Yeah, what else?
What else? Yeah.
That's free dirt.
Yeah.
Better than anything you can buy.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, sorry being loud, but I'm excited, but that's correct.
Yeah.
For sure.
CB, you can give lemon balm to kids. You just do it. They don't take as much. Catnip is also related to the mint family,
Correct.
Really?
and
Yeah.
catnip
Wow.
is great for colic.
Say what?
It's good for colic. Really?
In babies. Yeah. You make a light tea. You make a light tea of it. Welcome back, Desiree.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? That's interesting.
It also helps them sleep.
Oh.
Didn't our parents used to use castor oil?
Yeah. For a spring tonic.
Yeah, for colic.
What? What are you talking
No,
about?
they
Okay,
use
please.
it. They use it for a lot of things. They use it. To me, it was just a way that they tortured us.
Oh yeah, it was a big spoonful of that, eh?
Yeah.
take this thing.
They
Castor
gave it
oil.
for constipation and everything.
Hmm.
Whoa. Like, how often was this? Not often.
It was usually every spring.
Oh, like a booster shot or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, man.
In the spring when the alfalfa field started growing, and we didn't have it fenced good, obviously, because the sheep always busted into it when it was first started growing, because fresh green grass and all that brand new alfalfa growing, and they'd get in there and start eating it, and then they'd go back in the barn, and we had to put sodium bicarb out for them. Otherwise,
What is that?
they
for?
would have died.
What do you mean? How do you put it out? In water? Like a drink?
No, we just put sodium bicarb in a pan,
But to eat
and they
it?
went and ate it. Yeah.
What does that look like?
Do you know what baking soda
Sodium
is?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yes.
sodium bicarb is baking soda.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
why don't you just say baking soda? All right, I gotta
Because
go.
we
Nice.
bought it in a bigger thing where they called it sodium
Oh,
bicarb.
is it stronger version or something?
No.
It's the same exact thing, just the same
Yes.
name.
Just way
Okay.
cheaper when you buy it
Oh
at the
my
feed store in a
God.
big bag of
All
sodium
right,
bicarb.
I get all these new things now. You're telling me. All right, go on. Let me learn. I'm learning. Go on.
Good luck with the feverfew.
Oh, yes, that's true. Feverfew for migraines. That's very true.
Yeah.
Man, we could have like all
Huh.
these little things growing in little pots, have them available all year long.
Oh my
We're
God.
so stupid. We should
Yeah,
have
baking
it.
there's-
soda has. When I was a kid, before toothpaste was a thing,
Hydrogen
um,
peroxide baking soda.
no, we used a mixture of equal parts baking soda and salt on our toothbrush.
Huh.
We used to gargle with warm salt water when we had a sore throat.
Yeah, that draws out the infection.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, and it felt
Oh.
fantastic.
Wow.
That salt was so soothing. Oh yeah. And that warm water, not cold. It was just lovely,
And you could-
lovely.
And you could tell when it was too strong because it made you gag and
yeah.
yeah.
You got used to how to
Okay.
mix it. Like, what was the right mixture for this cup of it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, keep on going, girls. I'm listening.
We had like our
This is
parents
interesting
didn't
so
think
much. I
about
love
running
it.
to the doctor for everything.
Do you know what yarrow is?
Yes, that's another. It's like a stinging nettles kind of thing, isn't it?
No, it looks more like a fern. It kind of looks like wild carrots. Kind of,
Okay.
sorta. But it's the antiquity name for it is warrior wort.
Whoa.
Really?
That's all brand new to me. Everybody talking some other language here. Okay, go on. Explain it, Carolee.
I
You know
don't
all this
know.
stuff, don't you?
Warrior wort or yarrow. You take the leaves, fresh leaves, you put it on a wound, stops the bleeding.
I was gonna say that's why it was called warrior,
Like a
because
Band-Aid.
it was for a field band-aid,
Oh,
It's
hey,
also
wow.
good for you.
Wow.
and it must have
Yeah.
some antiseptic properties as well.
Right. And
What's it
another
called?
thing,
Carol.
yarrow, YARROW.
Yarrow.
Yeah,
Wow. I never heard of that ever.
I have.
How the hell-
Yeah, for
I know. How
clotting,
come I don't know this stuff?
because you don't know a whole lot of
Oh,
stuff.
I gotta look at the plants and all this stuff.
Yes.
I never. No,
How
there's
do you
so
think
much.
I guess indigenous people survived for thousands of years before
They know all
doctors?
this.
They know all that.
They know all the rocks and everything.
It's
too.
native medicine.
Everything. They know all the dirt. You name it.
healing herbs. Yes,
Oh my god, they know all of it.
they knew everything.
Yeah.
Lost
So much is
knowledge.
being so much knowledge is being lost, but people try to
I know.
recover it.
Yes. Yeah, if we still listen to our elders and accepted that they have knowledge and listen to them instead of
All right, camera.
no.
Another
that's just
thing, if you want brighter yellow egg yolks for your quail or chickens, give them some yarrows
Oh, really?
really
or any other greens, because green plants make yellow yolks.
interesting.
Yeah. Like it.
I have one big pot of it, and I got to cut it back next day it gets warm so that I can watch the new sprout.
Huh.
Yeah, we've got to finish trimming back all our chives as well because they're all growing
Oh
up.
my god. Like.
And the rhubarb is popping up. It's a little bit early for rhubarb.
It's like I gotta kill them off or something just to keep my same circle because it wants to become a big circle now. Yeah.
Yeah, marigold's good not only for your animals, it's also good for your garden.
Yep.
Oh shit! Sorry. Oopsies.
Marigolds are really good. Like they
Are we
help
okay?
keep,
8 o'clock.
help keep insects.
I forgot.
Well, Professor, if you step away from the camera and let the camera direct more on the camera lady, you can do that stuff off to the side and we can still hear you.
I'm going.
Well, I'm off camera for a reason anyway.
Oh, okay.
But yes, marigolds are really good in and amongst your plants because they do help deter slugs and various other.
It depends on what there's other companion plants that you can use in place of marigolds too, because some plants don't like marigolds. They're not companion friendly.
And that's what I really want to get a good handle on is the companion plants, like what plants provide the nutrients for what other plants, and they kind of symbiotically help the dirt. So you're not raping the soil every crop.
That's why you rotate your plants to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Colin.
And we were kind of just starting to get into this thing with our sheep with rotational grazing, and the same idea. Like we would just put an electric fence in a square and set them in there for a couple of days with the troughs, and they would eat the grass, and then they would also fertilize that same area, and then a couple of days later change the electric fence and move them over into another section. And you're not like they're not overgrazing any section. Hopefully you have a big enough field to feed them for a good long time.
Hold on a second. I got to answer this from back to roots.
You put the marigolds in with your tomatoes. What about those hornworms? Does anybody have any suggestion on how to deter hornworms?
There's some plants that you can get. I can't remember which one it is. I need to take more notes on when I watch things that will cause this wasp that is not aggressive towards people, but they are aggressive against the hornworms, and the fact that they will lay eggs on the hornworms. It becomes
Yes, it's
yeah.
awful to see. It looks like you've got like some sort of rice growing on the stem of your tomato plant. They're horrible.
But
And
that's
if
now this is when you get if you get the wasps, they put the rice on the actual hornworms.
yeah, and then like and just it's like we've got so many hornworms and we watch this go on all the time and it's absolutely horrible. And my heart aches for the hornworm, like ugh, it just gobbles them from the inside out. It's horrible.
I'm sorry, but when an uninvited animal that has no benefits to me eats up my garden, I don't care how they go out.
Oh, fair enough.
Can I say something? Can I?
One more thing.
There's this hornet that's what do they call it?
That's what we were just talking
yeah, they
about. The
stabbed
wasps.
that,
We were just talking about
and then
that.
they got all this rice-looking thing
Yes.
happening, all hanging out of them. Oh my god, this nastiest thing looking ever. Oh, and they look like they're
Hey,
hurting
Seth.
because they're getting their energy all sucked out from them from all these parasites all attached from all around.
And
them.
I mean, if
It's
there's a way
unbelievable.
that we could attract more cardinals to the garden,
Oh,
because the cardinals eat
them.
those
Yeah, those things somehow have this X-ray vision to find them all out. They do this peeping. Oh my god!
so if there's something that we could plant to attract more
wow,
cardinals to just eat
they're
the hornworms.
cool. I like cardinals.
Because I mean, we've resorted to plucking them off and burning them.
Oh my god! We threw them in our ash, like we got a butt can outside. Yeah, and we just chuck them in there, chuck butts on top of them, and just have them all.
Well,
Sounds-
another thing you can do with the ones that you catch, if you had chickens or quail, feed it to
Oh,
them.
Yes.
Yeah, the birds,
And they,
anything.
even if you have
Oh.
reptiles, they sell them at the pet store. They're blue because they're eating this blue fake food, and the hornworms are green off the tomato plants because they're eating green stuff.
They're
But
the same color.
You can just sell them to reptile keepers for food.
Yeah.
Well, with me, I could get a bunch of them, freeze them, then put them through my freeze dryer and sell them as chicken food.
Yep, for sure.
Chicken or quail
For
feed.
sure. For sure. Anything that eats bugs loves a hornworm.
But they're so
Even the
nasty.
ants.
Oh, but they're so nasty when we're picking the tomatoes and that.
Oh,
And then we're going through it all,
Oh,
like the bushes,
it's
and then we
horrible.
grab a branch, and then we grab one of those worms that's on
Ah.
there. It's like,
I
that's
hate. I
squishy.
don't like.
yucky.
I don't like things like that.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
no, it's
I would
horrible.
have to use a pair of needle nose to get those even off my plants, because I don't
I
like
just
touching
put on
them.
a pair of gloves and
This is
pull
all
them off,
surprise. I was
ugh.
just picking tomatoes, and I was moving the branches over, and I grabbed one of those by accident, like, and then, like, why does that branch feel all squishily? Like it just freaked me all out.
It's
Yeah,
horrible.
it's brutal.
It's horrible.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's horrible.
Hate them. Oh my god, they look
Yeah.
nasty. Just looking at them.
Yeah, if I
So
never had to.
the research that I have to do between tonight and Saturday morning will be companion plants. What goes best with
Ooh.
what?
That's
That's
a good thing to know.
'Cause-
And
thing
what
needed
to not
to-
put, and also what not to put with different plants.
Correct.
things
Correct.
like to feed each other's nutrients and things.
And
Yeah.
another thing that I would really like to be good on is what weeds, when you see a certain weed in your garden, what does that indicate the soil condition is and what you can do to improve your soil condition So those weeds, and it's like a pH thing, and those weeds have a way of telling you what is wrong
Well,
with your soil.
dandelions and plantain
Uh-huh.
are good for recycling the soil. And both are good for you as well. Because plantain, you use the leaves, you can
Hmm.
cook the leaves and everything else, but they're also good for skin ailments.
But
There's all those other different weeds that's not that, like those other big weed crap that's taking over the grass that's covering it all.
Do you know what the definition of a weed is?
Wild,
well,
just
yeah.
grass cover. That's not grass.
Nope, nope, nope. Definition of weed is any plant that grows where you don't want it to. A rose can be a weed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
don't like that there.
unwanted
That's a weed.
plant.
Yeah.
When your grapes grow where you don't want them, they're
Yeah.
weeds, and you just want them gone.
Yeah. And what you need to do is decide which of your so-called weeds are beneficial and which are not. Do you know even burdock is good for you? With their big old
Yes.
round burrs?
Yep. Yep. It's really good for you.
The root, if you dig up the roots,
It's like a big carrot.
yeah, but what you do is you wash it, you dry it, you grind it, and you make it into a capsule form, and it's a
Oh.
blood purifier.
Really?
Wow.
That's right. Burdock root. You can buy that at the health food store. For sure.
So all this.
Yeah.
So
Well,
instead
and
of
there's
going to the health food store,
just do
go around and harvest as much as you can of it. There's other parts of the
Yeah.
plants that are useful too.
Yeah,
that. Well,
that's it.
in my opinion, plants rule the world.
Well, they'll take over if you don't do nothing. They'll just grow. They'll be the squatters of everybody's house. Yeah, eventually they'll just crumble it all up.
But they have the ability to heal us in like physically, but also emotionally. Just being around plants makes you feel less stressed and calm.
And if you have a place to where you can forage plants, that's all the better because you're out in nature. That's mental health, everything.
Yep, exactly right.
Oh my god! I want to have a beehive. I want to make honey and make candle wax and stuff. Hang out, get my
But-
own beehive.
Yeah, but would you be able to take care of the bees?
Well, I gotta learn it all.
Not after a certain time. He would just get tired of it.
No, you gotta know how to winterize them and
Yeah.
how to do all when you gotta take their honey away, like how to not freak them out so they don't hate you and stuff. Like you gotta make friends with them all.
Forage. Yes, exactly what I'm saying. Like even if you have house plants, just
Even that.
sitting next to them and
Yeah.
listening to some nice music, because
Oh yeah.
I think we all know that plants react to our emotions, our love, our hate, and music.
Vibration.
They appreciate like beautiful music versus ugly music.
Well, every beat every rhythm has a purpose.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Dr. Rife and his Rife machine, and he's the guy who took all the sound frequencies, and I think when he first invented the machine, I think he mapped like 10,000 different viruses that these frequencies massacred. Like this frequency does this, and this frequency does that, and blah 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 blah. And so, yeah, all the vibrations, every vibration has a purpose. Whether we can hear it or not is immaterial. Our body's cells react to it.
Yeah, we have a very limited scale that we can either hear, see, or smell.
Uh-huh.
There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot more out there that we cannot consciously acknowledge.
Yeah. Yeah, those animals and all that got those other parts we don't got. And we got the stuff they don't got. That's that kind of split up everybody.
And then to deny their existence is just pure folly.
Yeah, just because you can't see, hear, smell, taste it doesn't mean it ain't there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, Colin, what animals do you have right now? I'm trying to remember, but my mind is not working through this migraine.
Just fish.
Colin is holistic heritage.
Yes, you're not
Oh,
calling.
I was in the other side of the room. I hear calling.
Rabbits, pigs, and chickens. And every animal you have there has at minimum 2 purposes.
That's cool.
At the very minimum. And knowing how to put them together to work for you is what makes things great. That's what helps you become more self-sufficient.
And
Now,
I can tell you, I don't know if Colin does this with his pigs,
Pigs. Wow.
but we would kind of in the garden area where we wanted it all rototilled, we just kind of fence in the pigs and let them chill in there for a few days, and they'd turn it all up and eat all the gunk out of there. They'd fertilize it up, and like
Move
there
the
was
box
their
to
little
another
job.
grass spot.
okay,
Sorry.
now
Because
let me tell you something. Now, rabbits, they give you meat. You can use their hides for clothing or
Yeah.
gloves or whatever. And their scat to feed your garden, which in turn feeds you. So rabbits are feeding you 2 different ways. Now, pigs are great for food. They're also good at some pest control because a pig will devour a mouse or whatever. They're also good for
Oh.
tilling your land
Yep.
and recycling your leftovers that you don't want.
100%.
Chicken-
God, garbage.
Chickens try to eat anything that don't eat them first. They also give you
Yeah.
meat and eggs.
Yep, meat and eggs for sure.
Oh yeah.
What rabbits, and all of them to a degree provide some companionship.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is another important aspect of it. That's for you, Professor, why it's so
Well,
hard.
okay. Then you can go and say, get a goat for
You can
Well,
get
you can't-
goats for milk,
the milk,
meat,
but I don't know. Okay, I was gonna say I don't know if you want to
milk,
eat goat
meat, hide. Yeah, you can
That's-
eat goat meat, hides,
Absolutely.
It's-
Hides for
Ooh.
sure.
and
All right.
um
Oh, wow.
control fire control
Yeah,
because they will
they,
trim your trees and everything.
yeah,
Oh, they just till it up like a pickle. Anything.
No, they
That's
don't
great.
till it up. They will get rid of the brambles and everything that are growing between the trees so that forest fires have a harder way of starting.
yeah, exactly.
And
They
spreading.
eat all the stuff that nothing else will. Like your sheep, your
Oh my
cows.
God. And then jump up and climb all over.
Absolutely, they
Oh my
do.
God, they
They
do the,
eat poison ivy.
the silliest things.
They
And you
eat
know-
poison ivy.
Colin, do you know there's more than one type of pig too? If you had pasture pigs, like the Idaho pasture pigs, or Oh, let me think of the name. Coonies. They don't have a hard impact on the soil, and they will eat ground cover.
But
And
if
yes,
the pigs, just put them in your garden for a couple of days. You don't have to worry about them compacting anything for a couple of days, and they'll have that turned up in no time. And then take them out and put them.
well, coonies don't really. They're not rooters. But yeah, they're good. But tell me you don't get excited when you see your baby pigs.
Oh my gosh, baby pigs are the cutest. Oh, oh,
Are they little kittens, kind of sweethearts?
grown-up pigs are lovely too.
They
They're
just want to
just-
run away from you. They don't want to
Oh no.
make you a lot of touch.
No,
Pigs are-
coonies are will seek people out.
Why is that? I don't know what they look like.
They're friendly and they're smaller than the standard pigs.
Oh, that's the best ones then, for sure.
Yeah, and
They're like 200
little-
pounds less than the other pigs.
Oh wow! So they're not big at all. That's very true. They are very annoying. 'Cause they're very demanding of your attention. That's very true.
The
Yeah,
pigs.
I've
Yeah.
got a couple annoying rabbits right now that I'm about ready to skin and get different breeders.
Oh no.
I was working at some
Yeah,
house and the next
if this one doesn't have a litter in the next month, she will go on to the freezer camp.
She's going to the dinner table.
No, freezer camp first.
Uh-huh.
And her hide is pretty enough.
oh,
I'm going to be doing all my hides this summer.
wow.
Yeah, that was one thing I always wanted to do. And I don't know why I never did, was do the sheep skins, like the lamb skins and stuff. I don't know
Oh.
why I never got them back.
We sheared them all, but never skinned.
Yeah, we sold it for carpet wool.
Yeah. We made them all bleed doing that all the time. God, because they kept jumping around all the time.
Our shearer was from New Zealand. He was fantastic.
Okay.
He was lickety split, zip, 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 flippity flop, zip, zip, zip. Like, we couldn't keep up. He could catch them and flip them and shear them before we could get another one in
Did
the
you
chute.
did you know
People,
there are sheep that you can use for dairy?
Yes,
There are some dairy sheep.
yes, there are.
wow.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
You know, Colin, you can also tan your hides of your pigs when you process them. You can also tan those hides and have some good leather. Another thing that's good for us, if you just do it as rawhide, makes great drums.
Oh, wow. Bongos.
I used to make
That's-
drums.
You can make a baseball glove too, or whatever. Something leatherly. Yeah.
See, you try to use every part of the animal that you grow on your homestead, so
Yeah.
nothing goes to waste.
Even the
Hello,
bones.
Katrina. Katrina's just getting off work, and so is S.O. Swanson, my cuz.
Oh,
Haha. SO.
His name is Steve.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
that's
so and
not
Tara
can't
is
really.
Katrina.
Yeah.
Katrina and Kelly are great at videos.
Oh, are they?
Yes. Me, I'm a little self-conscious when I'm just doing
Uh,
videos. And my videoing isn't that good.
Yeah, and it's hard to do it yourself. I mean, like Professor and I do our videos, and I think they're pretty good. But
okay.
it's because there's two of us doing it, right? So it makes it a whole lot
Okay.
easier because he doesn't have to worry about the cameraing. When you're doing it
Okay.
yourself, you do. It's hard.
Colin, you have a blessed night, and hopefully we'll see you on the other live streams.
See you later, Colin.
Call in, yeah.
Oh, you might not like it. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about. It's just a wrestling toy thing. It's the professor's thing. But go ahead and give it a shot. It's Playtime Wrestling Federation.
Oh boy.
Give it a shot,
Uh,
but it has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
time travel.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
and
see-
you're right.
Another problem I have is I have to be careful what I video
Right.
because I don't have property like a lot of people do. I'm in an apartment and I don't want everybody to see everything.
Right.
And having
Right.
PTSD, it makes me a little paranoid too.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That makes total
But see
sense.
there where it says, a Nightbot says NPIP certified eggs, I recommend you check out My Shire Farm. You go ahead and check those out so you can get some quail eggs. Camera lady.
Oh, and that's here in Canada. We can get them there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I always thought I've seen that a bunch of times, and I always just thought it was.
That will come out, I think, I think on the spring solstice. I mean, spring equinox is when it becomes live in Canada.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know.
But you can use that link after March 17th and get you some eggs so you can start adding quail to your yard. Oh, the 15th for Canada shipment. Lots of options.
That would have to be an indoor project for sure, because I don't think that we're allowed to have them in Canada.
A lot of people do.
Huh.
Coturnix quail usually doesn't fall under the same line as regular quail.
We're right in the heart of it. I got the fire department called on me because I made a fire out back. And I had a fire pit for like 10 years, and all of a sudden the fire department comes like, well, I don't anymore. Like, what the hell? Oh, the whole laws changed and everything.
Because I know
They're so
we're not
on your
allowed
neck.
to have chickens
Nothing
or anything.
allowed. Yeah.
That's usually for noise control. You're not allowed to have roosters. But Coturnix quail, they sound like wild birds.
I think it's if like the neighbors complain, then then that's the problem. But if they don't care, then you can get away with whatever. And that's where the smoke went over the fence. I think they called all this trouble on me. Yeah.
Yeah,
no, that's like worst case scenario. It would be an indoor project.
Yeah, and just hope, and you would have to seal off that room so you don't end up with the problems I had.
Oh, I want to move. I want to go somewhere where I can make
Right.
a fire again. So I love burning everything out there, all the yard waste and stuff. The hell.
And
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
Maybe
gotta-
we could get away with.
I
letting
gotta
them
buy
peck
bags
around
at the
outside.
store to put them all in. And, like it's all costs. It's burning.
What kind of fence do you have?
It's just like a board fence. We'd have to put
It's a
something.
private. Is it a privacy fence?
Just
Yes.
a board on board.
Okay. Your neighbors would not know what you had.
Oh my god.
Unless they
We
walked
don't-
over there.
oh
I mean, the quail. Like we'd have to, because
my god.
No, that's why you have them in a cage.
Yeah. We don't want to talk
oh,
about
but couldn't I just let them out and let them walk around and peck around?
that. Would be so
No, because they are the smallest animal, and they
Oh.
are everything wants to eat them.
Oh yeah, we
Oh.
told you before. There is
Oh,
some
right.
meat in the bunnies. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh my. And there's like all kinds of
Huh?
predator or whatever the hell birds, like ravens and not ravens, I mean those hunting birds all
And
around.
then when it comes time to process them, Professor's never ever gonna eat one. Not in a million years.
Oh god.
Not in a million years. He'll make friends with all of them.
Yeah. There's the karma involved in that, I believe almost.
You
I
know,
don't know,
the
I've
first animal I ever killed was a quail. I used to
Really?
bald, and I bald. It took me a long time to process
Okay.
a bunch of quail because emotionally it was so hard on me.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying earlier. It would take
Oh,
me a long
boy.
time to
That's what it is.
get used to that.
It's thinking about so many things, and you gotta not think about all those things. That's how you make it easier.
Well,
Yeah, it never gets quote fun. You can eventually
No.
get used to it, but yeah.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
just
For
get
the
used
first
to it.
year, the most I could do at one setting is 4. And then it took me 3 days to emotionally recoup from it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But when you
I mean, I
thank
don't
the
think
animal before you process
Kill it.
it, yeah,
Wow.
before you process it, if you thank the animal, because you give them the best life that they could ever have, and they only have a
Exactly.
few seconds of discomfort,
Yep, exactly.
and then you thank it while you give before you give them that discomfort, and
Exactly right.
All right.
yeah, you have to
It-
honor all life.
Absolutely. I mean, we don't even do it with our
It's
plants,
sad,
and
but
we
you
should.
have to. How else are you gonna eat meat? You know what I mean? So you don't eat something that just died. Like they have to be killed while it's still good.
You have
Well,
to, unless you're gonna cook it right away, you have to let it sit in your refrigerator for 2 days to make sure the rigor mortis is out of it and the meat becomes supple again.
yes.
But that's with any animal. The same thing with chickens or anything else.
Uh-huh.
You gotta let rigor mortis run its course.
Yeah, it's gotta do its thing, and then, yeah,
Yeah, get it all cured up.
yeah. And I mean, when you gotta do it, you gotta do it, and you just gotta suck it up, Buttercup, and say thank you for your life, and I hope you appreciated the one I gave you, and thank you again.
Wow, I love meat. And I like fish.
And see, that's what everybody, people that are against it say, well, why don't you just buy it at the grocery store? They don't realize the terrible lives that the animals that go to your grocery stores had, the brutal
Yeah.
way they are killed,
The factory
etc.
ones.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know.
And that was when we were
Jeez.
getting our sheep done. Like, we've made sure we drove an extra far to go to a different abattoir because they would let
Wow.
us take them there on the kill day.
Oh
We
my-
could take them there,
Yeah.
and it was as comfortable.
That was
as it could be for them, and they used a gun
Yeah.
through the skull rather than
Okay.
some other inhumane method. Like that's the most humane way.
Stun thing, shock thing.
No, it wasn't a shock. It's just
It
a
was like-
rod through the brain.
Okay, whatever.
And like you wanted details, so there you have it. But
That-
it's the most humane
That's-
way. And that's what, because it does affect the flavor of the meat. If they're traumatized and they're
oh,
in the way that they live their lives in the
it's like the
feedlots.
fastest insta death kind of.
Oh, it's just
Yeah,
disgusting.
and then their meat's not.
And you
And look at
don't
how-
know what's been added to the meat in
Exactly.
the grocery
Yeah.
store. There's bleach that's been put in a lot of the food that you're eating at the grocery
dye.
store.
They dye it
cetera.
to bread. Oh,
And the
Lord.
glue
Yeah.
they use.
Oh, the meat glue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy. Yeah.
All that stuff
Unbelievable.
tastes nasty to me.
Oh my God, that's not even new. It's been, and I've been saying that for a while. And nobody knew, and you're knowing it. Yeah, and that's good that everybody should know about that. You know. Yeah. What the hell? It's
Well,
like weird
Stuff
meat.
that's
trees.
raised on the farm where the people do their own butchering and everything else.
Yeah.
You know, you know what's in that food. You know how it was raised.
Yep.
What it ate, everything.
Yep.
Right.
You were born here and you're gonna die here, and
Yeah.
you're gonna end up in the sewer. Well, in the septic, but yeah, that's just how it is. And there's no better feeling than knowing how wonderful a life those animals had.
Knowing that they
And
had
they're-
the best life that they could ever have.
Yes.
They didn't have to worry about predators. They didn't have to worry about where their food and water was coming from. And none of that. I mean,
well,
like quail,
our-
they always have to
to
have food and water available to them.
Yep.
You can't do to them like you do chickens, 12 hours on, 12 hours off. No. They always have to have it available to them. Because quail only eat, they will not eat themselves to death like some animals do.
that's good to know. So you just free feed them.
You free feed them and you use automatic watering systems to where you just
Okay.
have to keep refilling the bucket of water.
Uh-huh.
And they're pretty easy to take care of. And if you have them outside in a cage, you don't even, if you're a single layer cage, you don't need a
Uh-huh.
tray or anything because you just let the droppings fall on the ground. And about once a week, pick up those droppings and put them in your compost pile.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless you're in
For
a warm
sure.
enough climate where you can get some black soldier flies that will take care of and turn it into compost right there.
Or just sweep it up and throw it in the garden.
No, you can't put that. Quail scat is hot. It has to be compost. Rabbit scat is cold, so you can put it directly into the garden.
Scat, scat.
You don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on with this silly Live Street BC guy. Just
What does it matter?
He's fine.
well, what is here?
He's co-streaming.
Yes.
Oh, what does that
What do
mean?
you care?
I don't know. I just don't understand why he's
He's
just.
just streaming on
Well,
his.
it's not your channel, so you don't worry
Oh.
about it.
I'm just questioning what the
Hey,
purpose of like
Who
this
cares?
was for.
Who cares?
Okay, I don't know. There's a meaning. He wants to do it, but
Yes, and it's none of your
well,
business.
he's not around to ask anything. So
He is up here and he'll come up when I need him to come up.
Correct. And
All right. No, I didn't mean
It's
anything
not your
like that.
problem.
I was just. He's been so quiet
It's
for
like,
so long. I tried to bring him up
and like David
for a
says,
second.
we free feed them and they freely waste the feed we freely give them. Unless you have, there are things that you can do to stop that, David. You know that.
Yeah. 'cause he's
See,
a.
like Steve says, you can till in at the end of the gardening season. You can till in
Okay.
the
There he is. Chief. I talked to Chief. Oh my God. I didn't put together. That's you. Oh my
yes.
God. I'm an idiot. All right. Never mind. See, I didn't even. Yeah, I failed my math. I know these students. Okay. I
Here.
gotcha. Oh, okay. You're. Oh my God. I still don't. But okay. It doesn't matter. Never mind. I even bothered to say anything. I wish I didn't. All right. Just go on camera.
God. Someone sounds sleepy. Yeah. So
Yeah, I didn't know what the hell.
so that the quail scat, can you just save it till like the end of the year? It's just going to compost and then throw it in
Yeah.
your garden at the end.
Yeah. You can till it in at the end. If you do tilling, you can till it in at the end of the year when you're done with your garden,
Uh-huh.
and then it's ready for next spring.
Right,
Brandon,
right.
don't worry about it. Professor just showed how paranoid he is.
Yeah.
Hello, Andy. You finally made it?
Oh, someone sounds sleepy. He's sleepy.
No, Andy Rabbit's sleepy.
Yeah. But somebody before that said somebody sounds sleepy.
Yeah,
Said no
Desiree
problem.
did.
No problem. Ain't nobody. You
Brandon,
see?
just relax. The professor that's sitting with camera lady was paranoid because you were quiet.
Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of the long and the short of
I
it.
didn't realize I put the chat together with him here. I was like, why? Yeah, but then I see, okay.
Okay, but
Never mind. All right, I'm shut up.
at the end of the day, it's none of your business anyway.
No.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's my stream. And if you don't like it, you can go to another room.
Yeah.
No, it's not like that at all.
No. I'm half supervised.
We can't debate. We can't question. It's the new world we got to live in. Okay.
No, in other words, I know it's safe. That's all you need to know. Trust me. You know me. Trust me.
Yeah. He's sleepy. The tree
That
is
is
gone.
wonderful. Oh, I'm still waiting for the video, Andy.
That's a sense of accomplishment. Well, that's just how I am, mister. Yeah, congratulations. That's got to be a big feeling of accomplishment.
Now I need to go get some coffee. My cup is empty again. Oh, next for my freeze dryer is I got a grocery bag full of bell peppers that I have to cut up, clean and cut up. And I've got a whole bunch of bananas that I'm waiting to ripen up some before I can cut those up and put them through the freeze dryer. And that's not counting all the eggs I'm still working on. So my freeze dried pantry is going to get bigger because I gave a whole tote of food to my daughter. And she's loving it.
Yes, please.
Okay, what's going on in the chat room?
Kind of nothing. Did the storm hit you, Andy?
Okay.
What storm would that be?
The one that produced tornadoes and that yesterday.
Okay, the one that we all kind of experienced in
We had thunderstorms.
tree died, got it struck by lightning.
Yeah, we were under tornado watches until 8 o'clock this morning.
Crazy.
Wow.
That felt like it, sort of. You probably got more whipping around you, but
Yeah, no kidding.
yeah,
Glad
it was
it's
just
done.
brewing up. By the time it got to you, it got worse. Something. Oh my. Unbelievable. I picked. There's the camera lady.
I'm going to have to get the kiwi out because I didn't put them in mylar bags. I just put them in the because they're going to be snacks or not for storage. So I'm going to have to get them out and show them to you.
Wow, look at those plant stands.
And they taste so good.
Yeah. Mm. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Kiwi. Yes. Yum. Oh my. Look at that double. Holy moly.
And that's like dehydrated?
No, freeze dried.
Freeze
Oh, it's
dried.
Astronaut
beautiful.
food.
Wow.
Astronaut food.
There it is. Space station. Yeah.
They look fantastic.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they
you did
taste
great.
so good.
Whew. Well, you had a third bag. You already devoured that, I bet. Yeah.
Mm.
County replaced
Wow.
telephone pole near her house 2 days ago. Storm last night. Good timing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we had a real bad storm here too, Andy. Lucy was underneath my desk, trembling, and I did not like it at all myself.
Yeah, dogs
And
don't like thunder.
and the winds here are terrible too. I mean, all day today, I did not like going outside because that wind just cuts right through you.
Yeah. And us too, like we had thunder and lightning, and we're in Canada. We had thunder and lightning last night and massive crazy winds. But early this morning, it was beautiful out. Beautiful. So it's crazy, like how we're kind of in the middle of the continent and we're all experiencing similar weather.
Yep. And I
Right
forgot
there.
to put my Bing soup on this afternoon. Dagnabbit. I'm going to have to do that when I get off the stream.
Let it cook all night.
Oh, no. I'll use my pressure cooker and cook it.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
you've got all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
Well, I'm old enough that if I want something bad enough, I get it.
Yeah. Oh, good point, Andy. For sure. Because if he got all that bad weather, he never would have got his fence done. No way. With that wind, trying to put a fence back
God,
up.
I gotta get my roof done. These guys will get blown off with the shingles, and everybody's gonna get blown off everywhere. Yeah. Gotta wait till springtime more. Well, then it's all severe weather too. That's when like, yeah. But
Well,
I remember
baby
those
time.
cameras.
yeah.
Polaroid.
That's an Polaroid. Yep.
Imagine if we shot our videos in 2024 with one of those.
No.
You
So
can't do
instead of
videos with
my-
that.
Yeah, here's her picture instead of my mug.
Well, you'd have to take a whole bunch of photographs and do it like one of those flip books, like a cartoon.
Yeah, all the
funny.
rabbits are back in the rabbit hut now, Andy, and back into their own cages. No. Whatever that volume is, you got it. You can't do it now.
That's not us.
Oh my God.
Brandon, you got to turn your mic off. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't need copyright issues.
That was probably a whoops.
Whoopsies.
Yeah.
That is great. That's okay, Brandon. You're only human.
Yeah. No, it was a whoops.
Whoop. That's
Yep.
it's like a mistype, you know. Oh, I hit enter before I read it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was
It's no big deal.
doing everything too fast. That's nothing, no mistake. Don't worry.
Well, you give that granddaughter a hug for me, Andy.
Aw. Aw. What a sweetheart.
She's one of my big fans.
Aw, that's wonderful, wonderful.
Oh. Nice.
I tell you what, she likes rabbit stew.
Oh my. Whew.
Yeah, she makes grandma make it for her.
Aw.
Oh yeah. Nelly.
I hope,
Yeah.
yeah, she's a sweetheart. You have a blessed day, Buster, and stay safe.
See you later, Buster.
Bye bye, Buster. Buster. James Buster Douglas.
I don't know.
That was the boxer.
Andy, you're going to bring her to QuailCon, aren't you?
Oh.
I do. It's my secret recipe.
Yeah, I'll keep you running till it's time to end,
Yeah.
Brandon. No problem.
BC. Yes, now I know what's going on. Sorry, I was all thingy. I don't know. I don't want to know everything. But I was just like, oh, yeah, I thought it was something. But BC. Yes, that's all. Don't worry about it. That's all. All right. Camera lady, take over.
God, that was
Well,
so
that's
long
good.
ago.
Yeah.
No, it's PROFESSOR.
Like the professor in school.
Professor, PROFESSER.
That's okay, Brandon.
But I like.
You spelled it like it sounds.
I think I like
Yeah,
that way better.
the quickie accent style way. Yeah. Like Texan. Professor.
Yeah.
Or English. I don't know. Oh, they mess up every kind.
That's okay. My daughter, who has
Yeah.
a college education, but she's a terrible speller too. So that's okay.
It depends if you're
We
typing
all
too quick.
we all have
Hit.
our strengths and our weaknesses.
I hit enter too fast before
When I was a
I realized
teenager, I broke up with a boy because he wrote me a little love note and he spelled any wrong, and I just I just couldn't. I was so. I kind of still am a spelling Nazi. That's one of my little pet peeves. Yeah, I broke up with a boy because he couldn't spell any. It's terrible, but it's the truth.
How did he spell it?
ENY.
Okay, Steve
Instead
asked
of
a question of the professor. He wants to know what you're professing.
Just give him a soapbox and he'll go.
There it is. Yeah. I'm like, oh god. Yeah. I just need.
That's
I'm
great.
ordering.
Thank you, Andy.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway,
with his
this
granddaughter.
doesn't matter. Nothing about me here. It's camera lady.
There you go, camera lady.
That's all in your links, right? Like in your description?
That's in my links, yeah, in my description.
Okay. I'll get it later. Oh, Professor, where's that book?
The healing book.
No, the writing book. Over there. This is just something I saw. Well, I figured it out when I was a little kid. The 9 times table, talking about math. Where is it?
You take the number behind what you're adding to,
Yes, exactly that. That's
and
exactly
add
what
whatever it is to make 9.
It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one way, the other way, like
let me.
Camera lady,
this-
Steve wanted to know if you raised wool sheep or hair sheep.
Meat sheep.
What meat? Oh, sheep meat.
So, and we had hair sheep, and some of them had wool.
Yeah, there's the 9 times table. So.
There's the 9 times table. So anyway, it's kind of not the point anymore. We had hair sheep, we had Katahdins, and we had North Country Cheviots, which were both lean meat breeds.
What about some rams? Some studs?
Yes.
Have a
don't
blessed
make
night, CB.
Rams. You don't make lambs without
And
rams.
then you get that necklace with the chalk on it that makes the marks on their back so you know who got chalked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, marking crayon. Just here's a tip: don't use red, because after the Rams march the U and she's got this big red blob across her back, you think she's bleeding.
Uh-oh.
You hit the panic button, pick a different colored
Yeah,
crayon.
that's why it's blue all the time,
Well,
usually.
There you go. CB says, I'm not smarter than a 5th grader unless being a smart aleck counts.
yeah.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader? There's that show. Oh my god.
Smarter than a 5th grader.
Yeah.
Most 5th graders are smart alecks too, so
That's true. That's very true. But somewhere in the middle of 6th grade, they turn from children into.
teenagers.
Yeah, I had a friend who was a grade 6 teacher, and she says, I swear Santa gives out hormones for Christmas.
Well, think about when you were in 5th grade and think about the biggest
We're talking
nerd.
about 6th grade, but okay.
Whatever, 5, 6, I mean. But the biggest nerd in your class, like the smartest kid, you know? And think how smart, like, that is, and how smart he is for real if you compare it. If you look back at it now, They're not really that much smart that everybody thinking everybody was. Yeah.
Mark 1 in blue, Mark
Oh
1
man.
in
All right, forget it. I'm not gonna say.
There's different types of intelligence.
Mm. Yeah, the school type. There's the music type. There's all
Yeah.
kinds of. Yeah.
spots.
So you said he saw one ram in blue and another in red. Many of the
Mhm.
sheep had purple spots.
Mm.
Exactly.
The talk about Earl talk of it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. But that's how you know who jumped on who.
Oh, and our ram that we used,
Yeah.
he knew when it was breeding season, and when we walked down into the barn with that breeding harness for him, he would hold his head
Wow.
up and he
What?
would grunt and groan and he
Why?
would lift his legs. He knew what that harness meant.
Oh, that means he can go
Yes,
go
he
after
gets
the
all
girls
the
now?
girls.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and he was such a gentleman about it too. Like
Wow.
he wasn't all rammy. He would get rammy with another
Right.
ram. He would get rammy with the other rams for sure. But when you walked in the barn with that breeding harness, he knew what that was all about. And he lifted his head and he was
Wow.
ready to rock and roll.
Oh my God! Listen to this.
He was a sweetheart.
That's like Bucky. When he gets a doe, he's a gentleman at it.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
And one of the things that we always did if we were raising a ram lamb to be
That's
a
funny.
replacement ram, we had a rule: don't ever touch them on the top of the head. Like
So-
you want the rams to learn to lift their chin to you. Like they can lower their heads to the other rams, but like if a ram comes at you doing what rams do,
All right.
you want him to know to
So,
raise his head and
do you girls
only
know
nice things happen.
about the non-gentlemen ones that are, you know,
The jerks?
the
PG,
jerks.
PG.
Yeah.
Oh no! Really? Yeah.
And that's what we called them, jerks. You're being a jerk.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so funny.
But that was part of the reason why we started raising them to like tickle under the chin, and because
Ooh.
it made them much nicer to you.
Kind of tickle them a little. Okay, never mind.
Well, yeah, you got to live with them for years. You don't want them to be a jerk.
They get the big ass.
Yeah, you
parts
don't
and
want
then
them
they-
to. You don't want them to be destructive either.
No,
That's what I'm
exactly.
saying. The ram, like the dudes all want to fight each other now and stuff. Like what happens? Like there's got to be all kinds of bad things. We're all talking about nice and all these things now. But
Oh, when the Rams
let's
get
talk about
ramming,
the other side right now. Yeah.
when the Rams get ramming,
Yeah. When they got their horns and want to start hitting each other in the head. Yeah.
horns or no horns, it's a bloody mess.
What? There's bleeding?
Absolutely.
Really?
Oh, and the thud, the
Whoa.
sound of them cracking their
and you gotta go
skulls.
be the referee and stop this
No,
stuff. Like,
are you crazy?
oh wow, you're gonna get like a sandwich with like two cars.
That's like
Head-on
300 pounds of
collisioning on you.
beast coming at you.
Yeah.
No,
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna walk away and let them do what they do.
Until they settle their issue.
Eventually they will,
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
but it's a bloody mess.
and they're doing this all over a girl.
Well, tell me how that's any different than humans.
Not at all.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. We'd fight always over girls all the time too. Yeah, when we were
Yes.
younger, you know, young little straplings.
When hormones are running rampant, the male of the species lose all common sense.
Unfortunately,
Oh yeah, you're
true.
not rationalizing anything anymore. You're
That's-
just wild.
That's
Exactly,
right.
Steve. There doesn't
Wild
have to be any females around.
No,
And that's
exactly.
from quail on up to elephants.
Hmm.
It's true. There's just like fighting along the boys even sometimes.
That's what he's saying. There don't have to be a
Yeah,
female
it's
involved.
just nature. That's just how it works.
The ranking system and stuff.
It is. It's very hierarchical. You're fighting for breeding rights, even if there's no one around to breed with.
It's just in the
Yep.
air. You gotta clear the air, kind of almost, but it's weird.
Yeah. Female lions live together. The males can't live together. They occasionally cooperate, but they don't really live together. They can't. They're males.
Wow.
They all have to feel like they're number one.
Exactly. And that's just a fact. That's just a fact.
Well, someone's got to be.
You got that right, cuz.
On my Twitter, I put a thing and it says, I don't know if y'all know, but I'm really into chess. And I put up this thing and it's like, the queen is the most powerful piece. And when a man's life is a mess, he needs a good woman. Just like the queen in chess, she protects her king. And that's, oh, Barbados, I know those little things.
Oh God.
The Barbies are small. We used to call them their little Barbie dolls.
All right.
Yeah, the Barbados. Yeah. And I guess we got lucky because the ram that we had, he was a bought-in ram, and he was just a super gentleman. And we decided we don't ever want to have an argument with a ram. We want them all to be just like him. We did our best to make sure they were. But it was.
You grabbed your drink. That's why I did that. I want to block
You
it.
might actually.
I don't want no accidents no more here.
You might like the Katahdins, Andy.
Oh, sorry. Just arguing with camera lady.
It's an African lean meat breed, and they're very low maintenance because it's a hair sheep. So in the summer they shed, and in the winter they
Oh, really?
they grow a woolly coat. There's
Wow.
no shearing involved, and they are
Wow.
absolutely delicious.
You gotta comb them with the
It's spelled Khatadin, Katahdin, and they look like deer.
All right.
And the Katahdins bred really well with the North Country ram. There was no degradation in the meat. Yes, exactly, Steve. That's it. Yeah, look them up. It's an African breed. They look like deer. It's hair. They shed. And they're
Wow.
lovely. They're easy keepers. They're good lammers.
It's like a long-haired deer, like an alpaca kind of thing.
No.
Oh. What the hell? I never heard of this before.
You've seen them.
Oh,
You know,
okay, if I see.
Llamas and alpacas, you have to shear those just like you do sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got that woolliness on
Yeah.
them.
We
Yeah.
had 2 llamas, but
They're cool. They're like
2 llamas, 2 guard
kind of like
dogs,
a
and
weird.
still had predation.
They're not really a horse. They're not really a camel. They're not really a sheep. Not really a deer. They're like this in between of all kinds of something. Such a weirdness. It's like they belong in
Now-
Australia.
Instead of cattle, if I had a farm, I would get the kind of cattle that PJ has.
And which ones are they?
I can't
Those little-
remember right now.
The Highlands?
No, Highlands are from Sweden, I think. No, I mean, they're from Africa, and they're very small.
Huh.
But I guess PJ left us, and I forget what the name of hers is.
Huh.
It'll come to you when you stop thinking about it.
Wait a minute, let me see.
Looking it up.
Oh, here we go. 2 seconds.
Yeah, if only we had a thing
I
like
know.
the internet to look stuff
We
up
need
on
that
instantly.
the brain chip to Wi-Fi our heads. Okay.
Get the
Oh,
encyclopedia.
I'm trying to find it. No, she doesn't have it. Oh, I can't remember what. Zebus. Yeah, that's it. Zebus.
Oh,
Do you know what she's saying?
yeah, the Zebus.
The zebu. Wait a minute. Whoa. Not a zebra, zebu.
Interesting.
Whoa.
And they're tiny.
Is that like a little horse thing?
It's a cow.
No, cattle. I'll show you in just a minute.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that name. Has this been around forever?
Yes.
I've never.
Oh, it's Brandon. Oh, like that. Look at those horns. Oh, okay.
Like
Look at
they're like
this.
a camel.
It's turkey throat kind of going on there and stuff. Wow. Oh my God, they got that turkey neck. You know
Now let me
that?
see about mini zebu.
Holy moly.
And they're easy keepers.
They got cool horns.
Okay, here's what she's got.
Oh, that's a baby.
That's the hornless, the female.
Huh?
Oh, wow. Yeah, they got this cow nose and stuff.
It is a cow.
Okay, but like the horns and stuff. Yeah, all this
Right, that's
European
cool.
and all the other nation kind of, they got
That's Africa.
just like their deers and stuff. They're all different everywhere.
That's an African cow.
It's cool. So that's what they make steak out of, those ones there.
Oh.
Yeah, you have these, and you can have more of them. They
Instead of like pork.
see. If you have half an acre with lush grass, you could probably keep 2 mini zebus out there at a time. I say probably because each yard is different, and even the types of grass you grow can impact the estimate.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're little, they don't eat
They're-
a lot
They're better
as much.
than the regular ones. Yeah.
Yeah, and they have less. They put out less methane.
They don't fart as much.
Yeah.
They're not
That's
cheap.
good.
They cost about $1,000 each.
Wow.
Not as much flies
Wow,
around.
wow, wow.
Oh my God. Wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow. They're kind of a special dog to order from overseas. It's just a cow from overseas. So
Hello, Jobel. Welcome, Jobel. Welcome back. Well, you guys, at the half-hour mark, we're going to call it a night.
All right, that's another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
so.
yeah, that's cool. What time is it? 9:19. Okay, so 9:30. Okay. Oops. What did I just do?
I'm still here. I'm just laughing.
Yo, PC.
What's good?
What's up, man? Yeah, I know. I was like,
Everything's good.
Nothing much.
okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, just nothing else to bring up. the topic. That's all.
Is V
But-
froze?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not froze.
Oh,
Is V frozen?
No, I'm not
No.
froze.
Oh, okay.
I'm just reading and listening to you guys.
Okay.
well, Kimberly, what do you want to say for the last 10 minutes here?
Oh.
Let everybody have a talk. I'm gonna
But you know,
sit back and listen.
if
Well,
I had
I
about
hope
5 acres, I would have a small herd, a zebu, and some Nigerian dwarf goats
And a
or
greenhouse.
pygmy goats.
How many acres? 5?
5, yeah.
If I had 5 acres, I'd be living
That's
it up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
I mean-
tons.
Yeah.
For enough running around, all the animals and stuff, for sure.
Yep.
And
everything.
obviously, like, the chickens, rabbits. I would like to have.
I
one
would
of
not
those.
have chickens. I would have
No?
quail instead. No, I don't want chickens.
Would
I
you
would
let
have-
them run around?
Let what run around?
The quail outside, like free range?
No, you
kinda
can't
chick-
free range. You cannot free range them.
We already
They'll get
talked about
hunted
this.
and killed by predators in 2
Anything.
seconds.
Yeah, crows would take them out.
Oh, well, you can't treat them like chickens and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
No,
Okay.
you can put them in. You can put them in a tractor and put your tractor in the garden and move it around.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. I got you, though. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. I kind of want a garden that's 5 acres.
Oh, my dad got. My parents are on a farm, and they had ducks and chicken and turkey, even, eh? And they had them all in one chicken house, all living all together.
Now, if I was
And
going to
then-
have big birds, I would have the Muscovies.
The Muscovy ducks, yes.
I don't know what kind they were, but they had 2 turkeys, but they were so friendly. They just wanted to follow you all around and like just go to your hand because they think you got food and all this. And then, and then my dad's telling me like he went to find the animals and that, right? And he just found this pile of feathers now, and something attacked, like killed one of the turkeys, and just there was nothing left. There was just a pile of feathers, like where the killing happened or something, you know?
Yeah.
It was
Well,
like,
at least
holy
nothing
crap.
went to
I don't know what
waste.
it was, like a ground.
Yeah.
It could have been a ground animal or a hawk, bird, something kind of nabbed
Now,
it,
see-
and it was left a bunch
There's
of.
the Muscovy duck or the Muscovy,
But yeah,
however you want to
Muscovy.
say it. That's,
Yeah.
and they're beautiful.
you need like a guardian dog or something to protect everything.
It depends on how, yeah. We had 2, and
'Cause
Thank you,
Dogs.
Katrina. No, so if you want a bird that can give you steaks, there you go.
yeah, they're beautiful ducks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that's a good duck to have for sure.
And they're not as messy as regular ducks.
Huh.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hey, so to
Yeah, Katrina's a teacher by nature.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, my daughter had my freeze-dried bananas, and that's why I gotta make more. But I like to do them when they are pretty brown, because I like that added sugar.
Have you tried those kiwis?
Yes, I was eating some as I was packaging them.
And they're delicious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because kiwi is kind of has in my
Oh, wow.
opinion, a bit of a banana flavor to it.
Sort of.
Well,
With a
me,
twist.
I taste more of the little bit of citrusy taste that's in them.
Yes, it's like a citrus banana,
Yeah.
and that's like a key lime pie to me.
I love kiwis. Nobody knows how to eat them. We used to get them all the time when I was a kid. We just cut the things in half and had a spoon, just scoop it all and eat like a.
What, kiwi?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
passion fruit, no?
Even passion fruit, we just cut it in half and scoop out everything and eat it like the same kind of kiwi.
I don't like passion fruit myself.
That's really sour.
I don't. Well, that's what when I want citrus, I'll eat oranges or grapefruit.
Oh, grapefruit. Mm.
Oh my god, that's the big.
And these are the things that
monster
I
orange.
wish we could grow easily here.
I know. I wish we could grow lemons and grapes and oranges and stuff. And we could
Well,
do grapes. I mean,
Desiree, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, and see, yuck, grapefruit. And I can peel a
it's
grapefruit
acquired.
and eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, with salt
That,
and pepper. With salt and pepper instead of sugar.
Oh, you know what is salt and pepper great on is cantaloupe.
Yeah, grapefruit's acquired.
Oh yeah. You should taste my spicy pineapple.
Oh.
Hot
Oh,
and
yeah?
spicy pineapple.
What kind of spice?
Well, I use Drunken Chef's rubs seasoning.
Oh, right.
Oh, wow, special.
So
Yeah,
that's salt, pepper, garlic, and habanero, jalapeno, all mixed
Oh,
together, and sprinkle that on your sliced pineapple and put it through the freeze dryer, and it is to die for.
Ay.
Now, if you don't
That's-
like hot foods, then you just use the salt, pepper, and garlic on it.
This dehydrator thing is some we gotta
Freeze
get one
dryer.
of
I don't know. I'm
those freeze dryers.
Okay.
We need one right now. Let's
Yeah,
go
we need a
tomorrow.
freeze
We're leaving
dryer.
right now. All right, we're gonna go get.
That's about $3,000, Professor. I don't think
$3,000.
Yeah,
What for a freeze dryer?
that's an expensive piece of equipment.
Oh, like the commercial version.
No, this is the
But-
home version.
Let's forget it. Oh, I don't want that done. Oh, thanks.
Well, I
Well,
bought it.
$3,000 you spend on your freeze dryer.
Yeah. Well, that's shipping and
So-
everything.
Oh my god. I have no idea. I've
There's
never even looked up. So yeah, I couldn't even tell you.
We have 2
That's
minutes.
crazy. Buying a car.
But honestly, like using a freeze dryer is worth it. Look at all the
Well, yeah.
If you
chives
do
and
it right,
everything
your
else.
food can last at least 25 years.
Yeah.
Yep. Make a mummified.
Look at all the chives that we just waste, and that could be all
Yeah.
freeze dried. All the parsley we waste can all be freeze dried.
No, we just
All
chuck
the
it for
tomatoes we waste.
compost.
Cut-
We-
Now,
run out of-
the herbs that you're talking about, you can use a dehydrator for that.
But if we're gonna get a freeze dryer, may as well freeze dry it. No,
Yeah.
like everything,
Wow, I'm kind of blown away. So
basil, everything.
3,000 bucks.
And your leftovers that you don't want to eat the next day, put it through your freeze dryer.
Oh, and then just rehydrate it when you want it.
Yeah. If it's already cooked, just add some boiling hot water to it and you got a meal.
Make soup.
That's not.
No, you can do casseroles and everything.
No, but he thinks like if you rehydrate
It's like when you
a
get that
meal,
the cup of
it's gonna
soup.
be soup.
The cup
No,
of
it's
soup.
not.
you get-
Nope.
No.
You can do soups that way,
If
but no, you add
you-
the water that you need to replace it with.
exactly, and that's a little bit of a science and learning what is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing is storage, and I mean we can can it all, but again, you still need storage space, right?
Well, you could take 10 quarts. Katrina showed this of bone broth, and you freeze dry it, and you end up with 1 quart. It only takes up 1 quart of space.
Exactly. And like even for the berries and stuff that he makes wine out of, you can just freeze dry that until it's winemaking time and
Yep. Well,
make your wine.
it's after 9:30. So everybody have a blessed day
You too,
or a blessed
Verna.
night. And see you guys tomorrow on Slightly Redneck.
Thank you, Vernon, for having us.
And thank you for
Camera
joining us. And thank you,
Thank
Brandon.
you,
Everybody
Verna.
have a blessed night.
Everybody, thank you. Have
Good night,
a great
everybody.
night.
Enjoy your gardens.